are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
I'm excited to win. I shouldn't win. I thought I had made it clear. Nothing I do or say should be encouraged or even really acknowledged.
Okay, Quinn, why are you going to win?
I'm going to win because I'm literally in an improv theater right now. That's how much improv I can do.
That's amazing, and they can hear me. But whilst we're on this train, Laura, why are you going to win?
Because someone's got to, don't they? It's the finals. It's the World Championship. Someone's got to win, so why not me?
Okay, Sujith, why are you going to win?
My name literally means to win, so Sujit actually means to win, so.
That's amazing. Diz, why are you going to win?
I'm going to win because I don't care.
Okay, why are you going to win, Bob?
I'm going to win because I'm able to overcome the fact that Corey looks like he's from the movie The Lawnmower Man right now. And once I get past that, I'll be able to win.
Whoa, Rob, why are you going to win?
I think the only way I'd win is if people just tap on their keyboards blindly and spell out Rob. But it's going to be fun.
Okay.
Misspell Bob.
Yeah, and Corey, why are you going to win?
Oh, blimey, David. I'm the only goddamn Canadian on this show.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that then. Right, so, audience. Welcome one and all. That was just a quick thing to try and sort out the technical issues because, as I have been saying for quite some time now, the first rule of extreme improv is things are going to go wrong. The second rule of extreme improv is things aren't always fair, like having a tech issue literally 2 minutes before the start of a show. But with this, as always, I welcome you, audience. You will see that we are now here for the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Grand Finale. And one of the performers you see on the screen right now will be the second annual, well no, not the second annual, but the second ever / the second annual Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. Now, at the bottom of the screen, audience, you will see the suggestion box. Currently, in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now, as well as watching on YouTube, you can watch us on Twitch, DLive, and Facebook. All of those, just go to the Extreme Improv page. It'll be whatever the website is, /Extreme Improv. Give us lots of suggestions, lots of feedback, and, of course, lots of votes. The big vote to decide who will be our world champion will come at the end of the show, but there's lots of opportunity to get some bonus points throughout the show. So do make sure you watch throughout and do what you can to vote for your favourite performer, the performer who you feel performs the best and deserves the title of Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. So with this, whilst we in a moment are going to change what it says in the suggestion box, could we get some words, audience? Could we get some words? And whilst they're coming in, could you please now be greeted by Jimmy Mack? Say hello to the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Mack. I'm here in Los Angeles, California.
Okay, speaking of people who aren't in California, Corey, say hello to the people.
Hey there, David. Once again, I am proving to you Brits that Toronto is superior. Look at that thing.
Yes.
Not compensating for anything.
Okay, so as we learnt on this show last night, Corey now lives in this square in Canada. Right, so, speaking of squares, we are going to come across to Rob. Say hello to the people.
Hello everybody, I'm Rob from Southern California, and this is going to be a fun show. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, now speaking of people who we always enjoy having on the show, we have Laura. Say hello to the people.
Oh, hey, I normally get ignored or left till the end. So, hey, I am Laura H. _improviser, zooming in from Bristol in the southwest of the UK. I'm the only remaining UK performer.
That is very true.
Yeah, just realised that.
Yeah, last year in the grand finale, we had 5 out of the 8 from the UK. Oh, how times have changed. But something that hasn't changed is Diz. Say hello to the people.
Hi, everybody. Steve Disbro from Chattanooga, Tennessee, part of Improv Chattanooga, and I've decided tonight that I'm going to donate my winnings to fight homelessness in Toronto.
Okay. Now, someone who tries to avoid going to Toronto at all costs is Sajith. Say hello to the people.
Hi, this is Sujit, and I'm coming in from Bangalore, India, and great to be here as always.
And as always, it is great to have Quinn. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. It's really great to be here in Pittsburgh, PA. I am literally in an improv theater, as I said before, Steel City Improv Theater, and there is a show going on in the very next room, so I apologize for excess noise.
No, that makes it all the more special. And of course, we have Laura. Oh, no, wait, I already did do that bit. So, with this, audience, let's have a quick look at the comments section. Oh, my goodness.
You forgot Bob. You forgot Bob.
Damn it! Bob! I did that on purpose, right? I did it on purpose? No, I didn't. Bob!
I'm from Utah here in the United States, and I'm going to use my winnings to help combat David's Alzheimer's.
Okay, yes, do what you can. I legitimately have a problem with my memory, but that's okay. I like to make fun of it, and also I forget about it a few minutes later. So, let's have a look. We here have... Can't hear David. That was earlier. You can hear me now. David is back now. And, we've got support. Tim David says, Rob Kirby. Wendy says, go Jimmy Mack. Blondie Einstein says, woohoo! Corey, have moving backgrounds actually, says Bahavesh. And then we have ROB from Craig. I will gently press the subscribe button if that's okay. That would be absolutely wonderful, Amy. And thank you very much for that. You will all get my vote, says Capelthave. So, anyway, we are going to start off with a game of Verbatim. We're going to have a game of Verbatim, and the way this works is we will have one of our performers perform a 30-second dramatic monologue. After that, we're going to come to another performer who will have another 30 seconds to attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can. So, rolling a dice to see who we will start off with, and we will start off with Corey. Corey, the word for you is ceremony. Ceremony. You'll have 30 seconds on the theme of ceremony, and you're currently muted, but here you go.
Well, hey there, folks. This is Corey from Toronto, again, the best city in the world. And this is a real thing that's happening in my life. Currently, I am planning a wedding ceremony. I am engaged during the pandemic, and I cannot wait to start my new life with a superior partner who is from Toronto. So it's going to be a great ceremony taking place, guess where? Toronto. It's the best city in the world.
That is time. Thank you very much there, Corey. So, rolling a dice. 1, 2, 3. Sajith. Sajith, you will now have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Corey's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
Well, hi there, this is Corey from Toronto, and I'm currently in the greatest city in the world, Toronto. And during the pandemic, I actually got engaged, and I'm currently in the process of planning an engagement. Yes, I am going to get married, clearly to my more superior partner, because I don't know who wears the pants in the relationship. And again, I'm sure that this is what is going to happen, and I'm still coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Sajith. So now we're going to take things on a notch. And with a roll of the dice, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Laura, you will now have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Sajith's recreation of Corey's original performance. For clarity, you are not recreating Corey, you are just recreating Sajith's performance, and here you go.
Hello, I am Corey and I'm here in the city of Toronto. This year, due to the pandemic, I got engaged and to a superior human being. Not too sure who wears the pants in the relationship, but we're planning an engagement in the greatest city. Did I say the greatest city? Toronto. Yeah, not overcompensating for myself or the city, Toronto. And I'm looking forward to inviting you all to my wedding. You're all invited. Everyone who's watching.
Oh, thank you so much there, Corey. We can't wait. But well done there, Laura. Okay, so audience, you can hear me, you just can't hear them. Audience, you can hear me, but you can't hear them. There is a slight audio issue. Audience, I'm going to get you right back. It's just freezing. I will get you right back. I do apologise, audience. The first rule of extreme improv is sometimes things go wrong, but I'm going to get you back as soon as I can. So, audience, you should be able to hear me. You should be able to hear me. Can anyone in the audience confirm that they can hear me? Can anyone in the audience confirm that they can hear me? Can anyone in the audience confirm that I can be heard? If I can be heard, that would be brilliant. If I can be heard, that would be brilliant, audience. Okay. Shoot. So, audience, you can hear David. So, audience, we are trying to fix it. We are trying to fix it. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to do what I can to fix it as quick as I can. And we will be right back. So, audience, don't worry, don't worry. Look, you're going to see a trailer now, and that is just so that you don't think it's just gone weird. But we're going to fix it, and I will be back with you within a minute, and it will all be fine. Having a hard time with the video, you're damn right I am. This is what happens when you stream 50 shows in 3 weeks, and then you just burn out your PC, which has already had a new motherboard. But I will be back. Everyone is going to get their chance to be the champion that they are. So I'm just clicking onto meetings on the Zoom page. I'm going to click join, and as soon as it has brought me back, then let's click continue. Let's click continue. This is unbelievable, but we are going to be there. Problem solved. I just came here to hear David. Thank you very much there, Amy. I appreciate that. But I'm going to have you guys back very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Okay, audience. Almost there. Zoom is just reloading. Zoom is reloading. And let's just close down any windows of anything I've got open that might be causing things to delay. Okay. Almost there, audience. Almost there. You should have heard that noise. It's because we've got things coming back slightly. And let's see what we've got. Bear with me, audience. We will be back. Laura has just put in the comments, we will be back. Hopefully back soon, says Bob Bador. Audience, you are absolutely fabulous. If you haven't done so, please take a minute to smash that subscribe button. This is literally just because we are blowing the internet just with how many people have been watching, and you're all a brilliant, brilliant audience. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let's just put this on there. Sorting it out, guys. Sorting it out. Okay, I can see them again. I can see them again. I can see them again.
And I got to get up to 6.
Okay, and you should be able to hear the performers. You should be able to hear the performers.
I hear you.
Okay. Audience, you can hear me. We're going to power on, but one way or another, we will power on. The exact same thing happened last year, added to the drama, and I'm going to make sure you can see these guys, even if you can't see me for a second. And boom. Hello, audience. So,
There we go. Welcome back.
audience. I'm going to PC World tomorrow. But with this, Quinn, if you somehow remember it, good for you. But you will now have 30 seconds to recreate. Do you know what? Don't worry about pressing the record thing. We're broadcast to YouTube. YouTube will back this up for me. And let's just... I'm going to click record to the cloud.
Recording in progress.
There you go. But, Quinn, 30 seconds. And here you go.
Hello, everyone. It's Corey here from the greatest city in the world, Toronto, Pittsburgh. I am here because, I'm getting married. Over the pandemic, I found a superior human being, totally superior, and we're going to get married right here in Toronto. You can see the tower behind me clearly. Did I mention that Pittsburgh is the best city in the world? And, just look at this.
And that is 30
tower.
seconds. Well done there, Quinn. Fantastic, and thank you, and well done for picking it up after the tech issue. Corey, blimey, you will now have 30 seconds, and here you go.
Hey, y'all. My name's Corey, and I am coming to you from the best city in the world. It is called Toronto. You can see the tower just behind me here. There it is. And wow, it is just, I got engaged earlier this year to a superior person. And we're getting married, guess where? In the best city in the world, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's great. Toronto's the best. And I love you.
Boom! And well done. So, audience, if nothing else happens here, we have one game down, and this may decide everything if tech goes. But, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you feel it was Corey? Do you feel it was Sujith? Do you feel it was Laura? Or do you feel it was Quinn? Put your votes into the comment section as rapidly as you can, and we will get through this. But, Jimmy Mac, let's ask our experts. Who would you give it to?
I enjoyed Quinn's performance. I liked that, even though clearly she was supposed to say Toronto, she kept throwing Pittsburgh in. I thought that was funny.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Pittsburgh is actually better than Toronto, so I hear. But, Bob, what would you say? Well, it's what Quinn said.
Well, I gave my whole rundown during the time we were off air, so no need for me to repeat all of that again. Everyone heard it, so I'm
okay.
good. You know who I voted for.
We do. Okay, Diz, what do you reckon?
I wish I lived in a city that I would shamelessly plug as much as Toronto and or Pittsburgh. But I guess I'll have to give it to Quinn for simply even remembering half of what was going on.
Okay, fantastic. And Rob, what would you say?
I agree. I didn't remember pretty much anything that was said, and give it to Quinn for surely even remembering the name Toronto and saying, screw Toronto, I'm going Pittsburgh.
Okay, with this, let's go over to the comment section and help me count y'all. But let's see what we have got. We have Corey, Sujith, Quinn, Sujith, Laura, Quinn, Sujith, Laura, Quinn for her PA plug, says Marty Gordon. Laura, Sujith have done well. Laura. And 2 days in a row, did Corey get kicked out of Shrekland? Asks Capelfave. Sujith, Quinn, Laura, Quinn, Sujith, Quinn. Pittsburgh is better at violent crime. I'm going to take that as a vote. I'm not sure if it is, but let me just double check it. Oh, no, that was not a vote. So, okay, Sujith, how many have you got? 10. How many have you got, Laura?
I got 6.
6. And Quinn, is that 9?
Yeah.
Sujith,
Since
you
we
grab.
took back the one vote,
David.
it would have been 10.
Yes.
But...
Do I get bonus votes for being in Toronto, though? I feel like that's usually 15 bonus points.
That is your reward and your punishment. So, with that, Sujith, you get the first point. So, with this, we're going to do another game of this. Before we do, audience, please, could you suggest for us some famous films? Okay, give us some famous films, and we will use those for our next game. But for now, let's see. The word we have is nachos. Nachos is the word. And Bob, you can start us off here. You will have 30 seconds on the theme of nachos, and here you go.
The big debate that always travels around the world of nachos is just what exactly determines a one nacho piece. If the cheese is melted all over and you can lift 5 or 6 chips at the same time, is that one serving or one piece, or are you taking too much? If you're the guy who is able to scoop up enough stuff and put it on top of your nacho and take all of the topping on one chip, do you win? Or have you just been rude?
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Bob. So, with this, we will now come to Rob, and you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Bob's original performance. Take it away.
The debate about the world of nachos, when it comes down to it, is what defines one chip? If there's one chip where all the cheeses are melted and you pick it up and there's a bunch of chips around it, is that just one chip, or are you just being a complete jerk and taking like the whole thing and eating it? Or if you're able to have the talent and take all the toppings and put it on one chip, do you win? I don't know. And what do you win? Do you win more nachos? Like, what's the prize in the nacho eating world that we all strive to live in?
And that is time. That is time. I'm going to ask, did any of you hear like a loud noise, an interference noise? Okay, so audience, I'm going to be very open and honest here. I've streamed about 50 odd shows in the last 3 weeks. I'm probably burning this laptop out. It will be a miracle to get through to the end of the day. But if something goes wrong, audience, I will ask you to take 5 minutes, and then you'll find the show that comes back up on YouTube. But it will be on YouTube alone, because I will have to stream it from my iPad. And so it may lose a couple of the bells and whistles, but it will still have the same performers who would be thankful for your support. But either way, we're going to definitely get you through this. Jimmy Mac, you will now have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Rob's performance. Take it away.
The greatest debate known to man is what is a nacho? What constitutes one nacho? If you have many chips and cover them with cheese, is that one serving? If you observe it, does that change the nacho? Are we talking about Schrodinger's nacho? And who's the winner then? Who is the nacho man, Randy Savage? Nacho man.
Okay, and
nacho man.
So, okay, now we will come. Who hasn't had a go? Diz, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jimmy Mac's recreation of Rob's recreation of Bob's original performance, and here you go.
So the greatest controversy, the greatest discussion known to man is nachos. What the hell's going on there? You put cheese on a bunch of chips, and if you pick up 5 chips, they got cheese on them. Is that one nacho? Is it 2 nachos? Are you being a dick if you eat all those nachos with all that cheese on it? What the hell's going on? You know what? That's why you don't get invited to parties, all right? Because you are a nacho dick. You take all the cheese, you take all the nachos. Your mother, God rest her soul, is furious with you about this.
And that is time. So now we're going to take things full circle. Bob, we're going to bounce things back over to you. After this, audience, it will be voting time. But here you go.
The greatest controversy the greatest debate known to man is what is a nacho? I mean, if you got a nacho and you got chips on it and you're able to get more, is it just one nacho? Are you taking too much? Or maybe are you just a nacho dick? You know, that's probably the problem. This is why you don't get invited to parties anymore. I mean, did your mother raise you wrong that you don't know how to eat a nacho anymore? I mean, you come over to my house and you go through my nachos and you don't leave the meat.
And that is time. So, audience, it is now once again voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you give it to Bob? Would you give it to Diz? Would you give it to Jimmy Mac? Or would you give it to Rob? Let's ask our experts for their expert opinion. Laura.
Well, as a psychologist, any mention of psychology terms gets me. So Jimmy Mac and Schrodinger's nacho gets my vote.
Okay, what would you say, Corey?
I gotta give it to Brother Jizz because I believe he lives closest to the greatest city in the world, Toronto.
Okay, Sujith, what would you say?
Being a wrestlingologist, I have to give it to Nacho Man Randy Savage. There was nothing else. Nacho
Ooh,
Man
yeah.
is absolutely amazing.
Okay, and Quinn.
They were all so much fun, but I think Bob really captured the energy of Diz and just the whole Godfather nachos complex thing there. So I have to give it to Bob.
Okay, fantastic. Let's have a look over, and once again, audience, help me count these up. We have Rob, Bob, Diz, Rob, Jimmy Mac, Rob, Jimmy Mac, Jimmy, Diz, Bob, Jimmy Mac, Bob, Jimmy Mac, Bob, Rob, Bob. That was a tongue twister. Oh, and another one comes through for Rob. Okay.
Two. Come on.
Antoinette says, I don't know. Then we get one for Bob. Then another one for Rob. We're not done yet. Okay, I'm not going to quite call it yet. I'm going to give a 5-second countdown, audience. 5.
It's like 30 of them.
4.
Rob's got me
3.
by 5.
Diz. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what did we have?
Rob won.
Rob's got it.
Okay,
Well,
Rob
7
gets the
kids,
point.
well,
Got it.
Okay, well done there, Rob.
He robbed you.
Okay, so we're going to go on to our next game. Now, audience, if you've been watching throughout the festival, or if you regularly watch Extreme Improv XStreamed, you'll know at this stage we quite often do the game 1 Minute Remake. Now, over the last couple of days during the semi-finals, we've done 1 minute sequels rather than remakes. I think we need to come back to remakes. So, this is going
So
to
we're going
be...
to get prequels.
Oh no, we wouldn't do something ridiculous like that. We're going to do 1 minute musical remake. 1 minute musical remake. So, now you're going to remake your... Well, I'm going to say your favourite films. You're going to remake a film, you may have never heard of it. But you're going to remake a film, and you're going to remake it as a musical. You're going to play every part, tell the whole story, but you're going to make it a musical. So let's scroll up and find a film. And let's see who we're going to have go first. Well, in fact... we are going to have the film The Great Escape. The Great Escape. And let's roll to see who it will be. And it will be Bob. Bob, could you please remake The Great Escape as a musical in 1 minute? Begin.
Bounce, bounce, bounce goes the ball. Bounce, bounce, I need to leave you all. I need to get out of this prison and find my way. I'm going to find a motorcycle and zoom today. I just need to get out. I just need to go. I just need to find a place that I don't know and they don't know me. I'm going over the fence. Here I go like Free Willy. I'm not being silly. It's a free wheelie. Here I go. And I'm out. I'm free. I'm here to shout. It's me. Look at me. That's my freedom. It's a great escape.
Wow.
No.
Okay, and well done. Well done. Spectacular start there. Spectacular start. So, next up, let's find what the film will be first. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. And for this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Diz. You will have 1 minute to remake Forrest Gump as a musical. And here you go.
Mama, I don't understand all the other kids they say. I don't think the proper way. Mama, life has just begun. But now I've got to run away. Mama, ooh, I'm running through the jungles of Vietnam and the deserts of America. I've got to carry on. Lieutenant Dan, he's my friend. He lost his legs in a foreign land. Mama, I had sex with Janae, and now she's got a pregnant baby boy. I hope he's smart. I think
And that
I'll
is
have
time. Well done. Well done. So, going next, what film will we have? We're going to have The Exorcist. The Exorcist. And can we have this from Jimmy Mack? Jimmy Mack, The Exorcist. And here you go.
Look at me, I'm super haunted by a demon whose name is Pazuzu. We're gonna need an old priest and a young priest. Hey, Linda Blair, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Ah! Head spin, head spin. Let's play some basketball and talk about the demon that's inhabiting your daughter. Ooh! Don't do that with the cross. Don't do that with the cross. You'll get your crucifix some other way. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Out, Pazuzu, out. And
You got 14 seconds left.
hey, she's better now. Let's clean up the pea soup. Let's clean up the mop. Stage hands, please. Get on your knees and scrub.
And
your
that is
little heart out.
time. Well done, well done. If you were a couple of seconds early, but I thought we had one extra number we could fit in there. But, okay, let's see what we've got here. The next film is going to be Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. And rolling a dice. 1, 2. Okay, you've already done one. So I'll go to the next person. Okay, no, 1, 2. Quinn. Okay, I can skip over me. Right, so that will do Quinn. Ghostbusters. And here you go.
There's already a song to these lyrics, but I'm busting ghosts. Ghostbusters. There's a ghost coming up. She's creeping in the library. She's scary. Ooh, she's scary. Don't cross the streams, but we'll cross them anyway at the end of the movie. No, don't do that too late. The cops don't like us, so we're in jail. We were popular once. No, you're not. No, we are. We're saving the day. Oh, there's Slimer. He's the icky ghost. Icky ghost. But now, oh, who's that? Are you the gatekeeper? Yes, I'm the key master. And we crossed the screens, and there was a big explosion, and there's ghosts everywhere. Oh, we saved
And that is
the
time! Well done, well done. Okay, so next film will be... let's see what we've got here. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice. And rolling a dice. Okay, once again, you've already done that. So, let's see, we've got 7. We've already had you, Jimmy, Mac. Corey, you can just do it, because you're the next one there. So, here you go.
When there is pride in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Prejudice. There's some kind of pride where the people are. Who you gonna call? Prejudice. Pride and prejudice. I ain't afraid of no pride. I ain't afraid of no pride. I don't know what this movie is. I think it's about pride. Maybe a little bit of prejudice. Pride and Prejudice. People are watching me. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice. I'm out of some breath.
Okay, well done, well done. Yes, I did wonder if people would be able to see you, and I'm glad that they were. So, with this, let's find our next film, which is going to be Point Break. Point Break. And let's see, who hasn't done it, because I've completely lost track. Okay, Rob, you will go next. And here you go.
There are bank robbers terrorizing the Southland, stealing the banks and all the money, and Keanu Reeves is going to meet Patrick Swayze's younger sister or ex-girlfriend's gonna be his honey, and they're cracking tubes and they're cracking waves and they're going down in shallow graves as they steal the money from all the banks, and they go undercover and run away from tanks because surfers are the dead president's mask. You got Reagan, Nixon, Swayze, these other two guys right behind me, and they're getting the banks. They're robbing everybody. They're getting the wrong people. It's the Fast and Furious mix and remake of the exact same movie. It's just crazy because I am an FBI agent. And I don't know why I say it like that, but because I can't act very well. And all the money is ours, and we're going to get caught. But no, I'm going to let you go because I'm not going to paddle.
And that is time! Well done, well done. So, that leaves us with Laura and Sujith. So, let's find a film for you. And it's going to be Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. And that number doesn't help us. Okay, so Laura, you will have Groundhog Day, the musical, and here you go.
I'm a lonely news reporter who thinks he's funny, but I'm gonna go see a little groundhog called Pete. Let me go to bed. It's time to meet Pete. There's a beautiful woman. She keeps on following me around. Oh no, I work for her. Okay, let's see what Punxsutawney Pete has got to say. What you got to say, Pete? Oh no! More days of winter! Oh, what a shame! Let me go back to sleep. It's the same music on the radio, and I stand in the puddle, and that dick crosses the street. Go away, I don't like you. Oh, but maybe I will get a date. Will I get a date? No, I don't get a date. Let's go to sleep. I missed the puddle this time, but the dick still talks to me. Oh, and it's still so many days of winter. But do I get to kiss the
And that
girl?
is time! Well done there, well done there. So, Sujith, the film for you is going to be Star Trek Generations. Star Trek Generations, and you will have 1 minute. Begin.
Show me the meaning of these spaceships. They have so many lasers. We have aliens, donkeys, and few earthlings. There's nothing that I don't know. And then I see that there is Spock because he's the greatest generation. And then comes Robin Williams, who says that he is an alien. And now I know why he says nanu nanu. The greatest show ever, Generation Star Trek. And that is why I am so lonely, because I was watching it on binge.
And that is time. Well done, well done. So, audience, in a second, we are going to have a vote. Which would you give the Tony Award to here? Now, I don't think I can remember them all, so I'm just going to go around and ask you each to name which film you did. Bob, yours was...
I had The Great Escape.
The Great Escape. Quinn, you had Ghostbusters. Rob, you had Point Break. Laura, you had Groundhog Day. Sujith, Star Trek. Diz, you had Queen.
I had Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's right, but I remembered Queen. Forrest Gump. Jimmy Mack, you had
The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. And Corey.
David, how dare you forget what I had, okay? I had Pride and Prejudice in the most beautiful city in all of the world, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Okay,
This
so
is an affront.
audience, vote for whoever you felt.
Do you have an endorsement deal? What's going
I
on?
don't know what's going on. Audience, vote for whoever you felt did the movie, whatever. You know what to do. Vote for the one you felt was the best musical remake. Put your votes into the comment section here. And audience, I will take this opportunity to remind you to please smash the subscribe button over on youtube.com youtube.com/extreme improv. It really does help more people to find the shows. So the more it is pushed out, the more YouTube will recommend, and more people will be able to vote and watch and give suggestions, because we do shows all the time. There's many shows, including such shows as Geek Battle and the Slam Jam Wrestling Show, the Jester's Jam, Revenge of the Ripper. There's a load of stuff. If you're new to Extreme Improv XStreamed, we do short form shows like this and a lot more. So let's have a look here in the comments. Oh my god, when did they start? Okay, it's so many to get through. OMG, says Antoinette. Let's see what we've got, though. We have votes for definitely Diz, Jimmy Mack, Bob, Jimmy Mack, Corey, Bob, Sujith, Quinn, Bob, Sujith, Corey, Laura, Sujith all the way, Jimmy Mack, Sujith, Bob, Sujith. My vote's for Surfer Rob. Bob, obviously. Sujith, Jimmy Mack. Bob, Sujith, Bob. Sujith was brilliant. Jimmy Mack, Sujith, Bob. And I liked Bob. Bob and Sujith, says Antoinette. You have to pick just one. And Jimmy Mack, Laura, Sujith, and lots of double votes. Oh, audience. I will remind you at this stage and this stage alone. Audience, if I see any double votes, I will discount both of your votes. If you put more than 3, then I will discount you entirely. But, audience, I have to keep things fair. Do not double vote. There's going to be a lot of votes coming through. If I find double votes, then I won't count them. But where are we up to there? Where are we up to?
I have one.
I got one too.
Excellent. So, Sujith, how many do you have?
14.
Bob, how many do you have? 13. I do need to check, because obviously this is a championship show. If I find that there's names coming up repeatedly, then we will deal with it, unfortunately. It is the unfortunate thing, but I do need to play it fair, audience. You are not helping the performer by double voting, I'll just say that. Okay, it's currently a tie. We have a couple of things that have come through for Sujith twice. I'm afraid to say, Sujith. Not your fault. No, audience, I'm giving you this warning now. We can't have double votes. If you're very excited, I appreciate it, but double votes just slow things down. Okay, at that stage, just looking through here, I'm going to give a joint point to Sujith and Bob. Sujith, you did genuinely get a lot of votes there. And I will give this warning to the audience, but a point each for Sujith and Bob. So,
David, it sounds like these audience members don't understand and appreciate the beauty of Toronto. They sound like a bunch of peckers. And because of that, David, I'm so sorry.
What are they making do?
I forfeit the competition, all right?
What? Corey, you're
out of here.
forfeiting the competition?
Yeah, because they're a bunch of peckers.
Okay.
All right? That's it. I'm out of here, David.
Okay.
You don't respect Toronto, and I'm gone.
Oh, what a shame.
Okay.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he left.
Go.
Wow. Okay. So, audience. Okay, this is a situation. Look, I'm not gonna have it so that people think that someone's run off angrily. Corey had some issues, and he was going to need to leave early. I'm so sorry, Corey. I don't want to spoil this, but otherwise people are going to think, oh well, he left, right? It was his idea that he was going to do this walkout, but I am worried that it's going to seem like he did a walkout. Audience, I'm going to be fair to Corey. If you'd like Corey to win, you've seen him perform throughout the tournament. He is genuinely one of our finalists here, so you can still vote for him at the end here. If he wins and he's not here, then everyone else is going to just... I can't wait to see their faces. But with this, all of these performers are going to convince you why Canada and Toronto perhaps isn't the greatest city. But I've got nothing against Toronto, really. It's all just fun and games. We're going to get on with the show. So, with this, our next game is going to be No, it's not. It's going to be 99 blanks. 99 blanks walk into a bar. And we're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks walk into a bar. And then you will put in the punchline, which will be like the bartender, the barman, the barmaid, whatever you want, says your punchline. Replace the word blanks with the name of a profession as given by the audience. And here we have... oh my god, scroll back for a profession. 99 butchers walk into a bar. 99 butchers walk into a bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Sajith.
99 butchers walk into the bar and the barman starts fighting with them. They ask him why, because he said, I got a beef with you.
Aha, good. Bob.
99 butchers walk into a bar. The bartender starts to make a joke, but the butchers say, cut it out.
Okay, love it. Diz.
99 butchers walk into a bar. They ask for mixed drinks. The bartender makes them, and they send them back and say, this just doesn't cut it.
Excellent. Laura.
99 butchers walk into a bar. The barman says, what will you drink? And they're like, we will have a blood chaser.
Okay, Quinn.
99 butchers walk into a bar and they're like, we're here to have a cow.
Rob.
99 butchers walk into a bar and they look a little lost. And the bartender says, can I help you? And the butchers say, yeah, I'm here looking for a blind date. I really need to meet her.
Ah, very good. Bob.
99 bartenders walk into a bar. There's so many of them that the bartender is outflanked.
Aha. Diz.
99 butchers walk into the bar, and the bartender says, oh, thank God you're here. I need a lot of help. Can you guys help me with the chores? And the butchers say, can you tell us what that entails?
Jimmy Mack.
99 butchers walk into a bar. They said, I'll have a drink, please. The bartender says, want to bet? The butcher said, I'm not going to bet with you. The stakes are too high.
Very good. Sajith.
99 bartenders walk into a bar and the barman starts fighting with them. And he says that, don't poke your head in my business.
Okay. Laura.
99 butchers walk into the bar. It's towards the end of the evening, and the barman says, what would you like? And it's like they turn around and say, we would loin a lock-in.
Okay. Fantastic. Diz.
99 butchers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, what do you have? And they describe some drink he's never heard of, and he says, come on, don't ask me to swallow that tribe.
Okay. Rob.
99 butchers walk into a bar and they enter a pie eating contest and they're just going crazy. And the bartender says, wow, you guys really pig out.
Okay, Sajith.
99 butchers walk into a bar and the bartender sends them a drink and says that Steven Spielberg is sending you this drink because he wants to direct Knives Out.
Quinn.
99 butchers walk into a bar and start a fight. Butchers show them their classic move, the pork chop.
Jimmy Mack.
Nice.
99 butchers walk into a bar in New York City. And, they had a few drinks. They were feeling randy, so they shouted, hey, New York, strip!
Okay, Sajith, and then we're going to mix it up.
99 butchers walk into a bar and when they're walking out, the bartender says that thief, because they were stealing.
Okay, good. So, what we're going to have now is 99 slaughterhouse workers. No, it's the same thing. But genuinely another suggestion we had. Okay, 99 billionaires walk into a bar. 99 billionaires walk into a bar. Quinn.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and buy it.
It's Laura.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and they say, this is where we're going to sit to watch our penises go into space.
Diz.
99 billionaires walk into a bar, the other patrons recognize them, and then take them outside and hang them.
Okay, Rob.
99 billionaires walk into a bar, and the bartender gives them their tab, and they say, oh, we can't pay this bill, close the gates.
Aha. Bob.
99 billionaires walk into a bar, and they say, we take this bar into space, but then it would have no atmosphere.
Sajith.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and everyone in the bar becomes virgins. Virgin Atlantic.
Jimmy Mack.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and they got kicked out real quick. They were acting creepy. They kept going up and smelling people. They just wanted to smell their Elon Musk.
Quinn.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and they ask Elon, how do you pronounce your kid's name? And he's like, you have to be drunk to know how to pronounce it.
What is the name?
I couldn't possibly pronounce it.
Then what you said was also factual. Bob.
99 billionaires walk into a bar, and the bar next door has a billion people who only have $99.
Rob.
99 billionaires walk into a bar, and the bartender's name is Steven, and he goes, "Hey, can I help you guys?" And they go, "Well, we're down in our luck, Steve. We need some jobs."
Sajith.
99 billionaires walk into a bar and the barman says that if you want mints in your drink, the mints are with them. They're minting money.
Okay, let's mix it up again on that note. We are going to have 99. Scrolling down. Okay, we are going to have 99. It says... Okay, I'm going to interpret it. I don't quite understand what it says. It says the boy band trek, but I don't understand that. So I'm just going to say 99 boy bands walk into a bar. 99 boy bands walk into a bar. Sajith.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and the bar is renamed the Backstreet Bar.
Aha. Laura.
99 boy bands walk into a bar, everyone else walks out.
Jimmy Mack.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and they were like, "Hey, is that like the Muppet Show?" They were like, "Nah, it's a knockoff. These were made by Jim Henson."
Very good. Bob.
99 boy band members walk into a bar, but there's only the one entrance, so they can only move in one direction.
Very good. Quinn.
99 boy bands walk into the bar and they immediately jump in the sink.
Rob. NSYNC. I get it.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and there's a speed dating event going on, and their best pickup line is, "Baby, I'm going to take you to O-Town."
Sajith.
99 poor boy bands walk into the bar and they were horrible when they started to sing. And then they were called a bandage.
Okay. Diz.
99 boy bands walk into the bar and they have a very specific drink order, and the bartender shrugs his shoulders and says, "Well, I guess you want it that way."
Jimmy Mack.
99 boy bands walk into a bar. The bartender asks them, "What do you have?" They were real indecisive. They just sat there going, "Oh, oh, 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 the right stuff."
Rob.
I was just going to do a New Kids. They come back to me.
Okay, Sajith.
99 boy bands walk into a bar without wearing deodorant and they were called NSYNC.
Aha. Okay, Quinn.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm glad you came."
Okay, Bob.
99 boy band members walk into a bar, but they don't have their IDs, so the bartender had to say, "Bye, bye, bye."
Rob.
99 boy band members walk into a bar and they say, "Damn, it's hot in here. Turn on the thermostat." He says, the bartender says, "It's broken. It's permanently going to be 98 degrees."
Laura.
99 boy bands walk into a bar, the barman turns around and goes, "Sorry, it's a singles night," and they're going, "That's fine, because we're better off when we break up and go solo."
Okay, Jimmy Mack.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and they just created havoc, you know? The bartender said, "You must atone for your sins."
Sajith.
Oh, Lord.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and suddenly all their fathers also magically appear because they were a K-pop band.
Okay, Rob.
99 boy band members walk into a bar and they say, "Oh, this vacation has been exhausting. We're having so much fun here at Timberlake."
Quinn.
99 boy bands walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "What'll you have?" And they said, "Dirty pop."
Sajith.
99 boy bands walk into a bar and they all walk out in one direction.
Aha, yes. Okay, let's mix it up one more time here. And we are going to have 99 comic book writers walk into a bar. 99 comic book writers walk into a bar. Sajith.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and becomes a strip bar.
Very good. Jimmy Mack.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar. The bartender's name was Stan. I mean, you can't find a person in there who doesn't Stan Lee. Oh, I blew it. I messed the joke up.
Stanley.
Wait. Okay, work on it. Come back to it. Right, Diz.
99 comic book writers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we have a strength requirement in this bar. You don't get served unless you can bend this."
Okay. Laura.
99 comic book writers walk into the bar. There are only 98 stools, though, so they turn to the last one and say, "Sorry, you're going to have to stand, Lee."
Okay, Rob.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and they look around and they immediately run out. The bartender says, "Where are you going?" And the comic book writers say, "Oh, this bar is full of all of our X-Men."
Aha. Quinn.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and start performing improv in the dark. It was a Batman.
Sajith.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and finally every third wall in the bar is broken. There's a lot of damage. Breaking the third wall.
Okay, Jimmy Mack.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar. The bartender's name this time was Miller. The bartender asks, "What do you guys have?" They said, "I'll be Frank, Miller."
Aha. Rob.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, welcome. Do you like our new display we have here?" And they look around and go, "Oh, it's a real marvel."
Sajith.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and the barman serves them flat champagne. They ask the barman why that happened. He tells them that you got all the bubbles. Speech bubbles.
I love we get an explanation. Right, okay, Quinn.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and they ask the bartender for a Robin. And he says, "Oh, another one?"
Lots of Robins. Okay, Jimmy Mack.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar. The bartender said, "Hey, I can do a neat trick. Watch, men."
Diz.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "No, not this time. You jokers, get out of here."
Bob.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and it's on a drag night because it was a major crossover event.
Rob.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you want?" And they say, "Spirits, of course." The spirit, right? Oh.
Yep.
I trust you. Sajith.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar, they drink and they run out without paying the bill. So now the barman got comic-conned.
Very good. Diz, was your hand up?
It was, but I really shouldn't say it. So,
Well, then don't. Right, Quinn.
99 comic book writers walk into a Deadpool-themed bar. And they're like, "Why is there only 3 walls?" Well, Deadpool broke the 4th one.
Sajith.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and suddenly the bar gets illuminated because there were a lot of Green Lanterns.
Laura.
99 comic book writers walk into a bar and they were wearing a name tag that says novel, and the barman says, "Sorry, you need to leave, you're too graphic."
Very good. Okay, Rob, last one here.
That was way better than what mine is. End on that one.
Okay, and scene. Well done, well done. So, audience, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box presently. Could you now give us some suggestions of something exciting, because we are going to do some random alphabet scenes. Some random alphabet scenes where there will be, damn it, Corey, 2 or 3 performers in a scene, I guess. So, let's roll dice to find out who it will be. But hang on, let's see if the audience gave us any jokes here. So, let's just have a quick look. Corey is awesome. Shame he had to leave early. Loved his singing in public. Unfortunate, but audience, like I said, we had it earlier with Vanessa in the championship. She had to leave a show early, but you could still vote, and it's the same deal here. So even though Corey was doing this big outburst, I'm going to say you can still vote for him later on, but obviously he loses the opportunity to get bonus points up until then, because they take place through competitive play. But let's see what else we've got here. Nice job, Rob. Not sure what that referred to, but there you go, Rob. 99 butchers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Will you have the butcher What will you have? The butcher says, just fill it up. There you go. Sorry, I'm butchering your joke. No pun intended. Great lip colour, Laura, says Antoinette.
Thank you.
There you go. We've got lots of fans in the audience today. Marty says, 99 butchers walk into a bar, bartender tells a joke, and the butchers say, that's very clever. And
Nice.
99 billionaires say, I own the place, says Daniel Frick. 99 billionaires walk into a bar, says Tim David. The bartender says, what do you want? The billionaire says, just give me 1% of everything. And let's see what we've got. 99 boy bands walk into a bar and they were in sync. And 90 says Tim David also says 99 boy bands walk into a bar. Bartender says you need to leave. Bye bye bye. So obviously these are good jokes, audience. We may have hit a couple of them ourselves. Devanch says 99 boy band members walk into a bar and the bartender leaves because they all kept asking to show me the meaning. And then Brandon says Jimmy didn't know he was going to complete that lyric, but he did. I forget which one it was, but it's good to know anyway.
Stuff.
99 boy band members walk into a bar singing Who Let the Dogs Out, says Weird Pie. Okay. 99 boy band members say, how rude, we're the new kids on the block, we just moved in, says Daniel Frick. Audience, there's a load more, but we will literally be here all night, which is fantastic. You've given us all these, but we can all enjoy them later. But for this, we're going to something exciting, watching XStreamed. Well, thank you very much there. But with this, we're going to do some random alphabet scenes. In this scene, well, first let me explain how it works. Unlike a regular alphabet scene, which will have each line of dialogue following the next letter of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc., etc., it is going to be that the order of the letters used has to come in a random order. Not only do they have to come in a random order, but the letters can only be used once. There will be 2 minutes on the clock for this scene. And whichever pair, or three, manages to use the most letters... do you know what? I might roll the dice and just allow one of you to get a second chance, because that's the fairest way I can do it. But putting 3 in a scene, I think, disadvantages everyone. So
You should play, David.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to keep... Yeah, on other games I might, but I have to keep score. I literally have to keep score. So, but thank you, Jimmy Mac. So, the way
I
it'll
will
work...
keep score if you want to play one.
Look, stop it.
Bob will keep score, David.
We want you in.
No.
Yes.
Right.
David.
We'll see in a minute. We'll see in a minute. So, the letters can only be used to start a line of dialogue once, and the letters have to be used in a random order. So let's see something exciting. Acrobatics. And we're going to We're going to roll a dice. I looked at Rob as I said it, and we have Bob. And next up, we have Quinn. Bob and Quinn. You will get this first game. And your scene is about acrobatics. You're only allowed to use each letter of the alphabet to start a line of dialogue once. And you are also not allowed to put them into any pattern such as A, B, C, C, B, A. If I spot any other pattern, that will be the end. And with this, 2 minutes on the clock, begin.
Quickly, let's get this going. We need to stretch and we need to be ready to go.
Please help me out.
Whoa. QP, PQ. So they go in reverse order. They come in reverse order.
I tried to go quickly to cover it.
Okay, so as we have done this earlier in the championship, I will say that Bob, you grab the point straight away. But since we're in a situation where we have an odd number, Quinn, as you faltered there, I will give you the chance to have another go later. That way I don't have to do it. So with this, Bob, you score a point. And next up, let's see who we will have. We will have Sujith. And we will have Laura. Sujith and Laura. And your exciting thing is you are at a concert. You are at a concert. And here we see Laura. Here we will add in Sujith. You are at a concert. Random alphabet game. Begin.
I love music.
Do you hear that?
Rap sounds great.
Zebras sound even better.
God, no. I'm not listening to zebras again.
Monkeys? Say monkeys.
Penguins.
Bigger penguins or smaller ones?
Obviously small ones, Sajif. Come on.
Now, how do you think the amplitude of their sound
N-O, N-O spells no, Sujith. We had O and then we had N, so that means as it goes in the reverse order, there is a pattern, and so Laura, you get the point. But as a pair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters, so you may still get a bonus point each later. Next up, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say Diz. We will have Diz, and we will have Rob. Diz and Rob. And let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Rob, and here we will add in Diz. Let's find your scenario. You were travelling around the world, as suggested by Antoinette. You were travelling around the world, and here you go.
Where would you like to go next?
Albania is where I would like to go.
Never been there. Like, what's good to eat?
Gruel is what they're known for.
Should we have to bring a special kind of money?
Deutsche Marks, I think is what they're called.
Quickly, let's book our flights. We can get a cheap deal.
You book the flights. I'm going to go and pack a bag.
Let me check my itinerary first.
Be careful. We have to get our shots.
Oh no! What's gonna happen if we go without them?
Zebra lung is the worst disease you can get in Albania.
Maybe if we take extra vitamins, we'll be extra safe.
Vitamins? Really? You think that would work?
Joking. I don't really take anything. I'm pretty unhealthy.
Every time we try to plan a trip, you become a jokester.
Really? You're gonna blame the bad trips on me?
Can we not just get through one trip without this?
Please, just let us get through this trip without fighting. Please, just one.
Unless you've got a better idea, I think we should divvy up the tasks as I've said.
I have a million ideas. I've just been waiting for you to ask me for some.
Know this? I love you no matter what happens.
Very good. I love you too.
Oh, we've had V! We have had V! Well done, Diz. Well done. Wow, that was absolutely spectacular. Spectacular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 letters achieved. That is a record for this game. 22 letters. Also, you don't get any points, but I give you a brownie point that the order of the letters you used at first spell out the word wangs. So, W-A-N-G-S was your opening letters.
The Wang Gambit.
Yeah, okay, so, 1 second. Let's just add in the points where I needed to. So, who has not had a go? Jimmy Mac and I will, Quinn. You know what you're going for now, and because it happened on the second letter earlier in the championship, I would give a do-over, but I was harsher. But you get an opportunity here, and it saves me having to do it. So here we will see Quinn. Here we will see Jimmy Mac. Let's find a scenario. You were pet sitting a porcupine. You were pet sitting for a porcupine, and
do you have any experience with this?
Oh, hang on. Here you go.
Do you have any experience with this?
I owned a cat once.
Cats aren't really the same.
Zebras are worse.
Why do you always do this?
What?
Oh.
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 What?
Oh. I think we had what? That was the word Y, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you always do this?
No, it was the letter.
Yeah. Easy mistake to make there, and Quinn, for that, you get a bonus point. You will be pleased to know that your opening letter spelt the word dick, D-I-C. So enjoy that. But I actually wondered, was there some very fast collusion that you just wanted to say that was like funny? Okay, but with this audience, we're going to go on to our next games. Let's see what we've got here in the comments. Loads of comments. Go, Laura, says Carla. And what else we've got here? Jimmy Mac says Sets Comedy Ent. Love the shirt, Mac Attack. And let's see what else we've got. Impressive, says Jennifer Prescott. And, okay, our next game is going to be a game of Every Sentence Must. Every Sentence Must. And the way this works is there will be 3 or 4 performers in a scene. And every sentence... And we're going to do 2 rounds of this. We're gonna even it up for this time. Let's see who will be in this. Every sentence, they say, every line of dialogue must include a word from a particular category. So, first of all, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sajith. We will have 1, 2, 3, Rob. And we will have Jimmy Mac. Sajith, Rob, and Jimmy Mac. Let's put you in a scene together. Here we have Rob. Here we have Sajith. And here we will add in Jimmy Mac. Let's find a scenario for you. Tim David says, I love their wangs. Excellent. Excellent. That is just the feedback that we always need. But we are going to go with the suggestion of seeing your son getting a touchdown for the first time. Seeing your son getting a touchdown for the first time. Now, let's have a quick think. Let's say every sentence must include the name of something sweet. Every sentence must include the name of something sweet. Interpret that as you will. So after this, I will ask the audience to vote based on the criteria of who incorporated these words as creatively as they can. But with this, here you go.
Oh, Henry, go! Go! Go!
Come on!
Yes, Dad. I'm running on coke.
Do you suckers want to make a bet on this game?
I do, because after my son scores, he's going to score a big sugar daddy after that, too.
Oh, I bet he's got the butterfingers.
Yes, and I will eat sugarcane and run faster.
And the more touchdowns, the bigger the payday.
Oh, I bet $100,000 on this match, friend.
I can run through the fastest donut.
But he has to catch that whatchamacallit? Football?
Oh, he'll never score.
Do you think these apples that I'm carrying, I can carry it like a courier? I'm faster. I'm a quarterback.
Remember, I taught him how to play. I just said, run towards the Milky Way, and you can't be stopped.
His head's not in the game. He's on Mars.
Oh my God, I think I'm a gem.
I think you're a Jolly Rancher there, guy.
I told him when he's given the interview, respect people's pronouns. Her, she, say whatever he has to just be respectful.
I don't know.
I'm a bear. I'm a gummy bear. These legs are made of...
He's making me feel all laughy, Taffy.
Is it that there is so much of chewing gum here? That's why I'm running. I put them under my shoes. It makes faster.
He learned everything he has from his popsicle.
Oh, yeah, you look all bubblicious.
Yes, I love it. Actually, these bubbles are made of diabetes blood. The sugar blood.
He's going to slip on that banana. Look, there's fruit by the foot.
And watch out for the fruit stripes on the ground.
I heard through the grapevine that I'm going to get drafted first for the Cardinals.
What? You're drinking that Kool-Aid?
Just Kool-Aid's got too much sugar in it. It's supposed to be Gatorade. Come on.
Yes, and also I'm going to put these sprinkles because that's what makes me run faster. I have sprinkles on the floor.
Don't fall down. You'll be hearing a lot of snickers in the audience. They'll be laughing at you.
You know, I wish I had a kid sometimes. I never found my honey.
And scene, and scene. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, Who do you think was the sweetest in that scene? Do you feel it was Rob? Do you feel it was Sujith? Or do you feel it was Jimmy Mack? Put your votes into the comment section, either Rob, Sujith or Jimmy Mack. Get your votes in as quick as you can, and let's ask for our expert opinion. Laura, what would you say?
As someone who has a dark sense of humour, I'd go for Sujith and the diabetic's blood being the sweet thing in his sentence. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say, Bob?
I think that Rob and Jimmy had a great run to see who was going to run out of candy bars first. And Rob had it at first with the Hershey joke, but then I think Jimmy took it at the end he had a big laugh. I also can't remember, but great job.
Okay, Quinn.
It's tough. I was gonna give it to Rob for Popsicle, but Fruit by the Foot turned out to be a great thing, and I just have to vote for Jimmy Mack for that.
Okay, and have I asked everyone? Diz!
No, I have exactly the same opinion as Quinn there. There's Fruit by the Foot. That did it for me.
Okay, let's go over to the votes. And so much sweetness, says Mary Mason on Facebook. Funny scene, everyone is rocking the puns, says Sets Comedy Ent on Twitch. And let's see what else. Lol, Foot by the Foot, nice. Amazing organised championship, says Naked Mole Rat. Great job, David, thank you very much. But let's see what we've got here. Rob, all did awesome. Rob, Jimmy Mack, Rob. Sujith the Runner, Jimmy Mack, Rob, Sujith, Rob, Jimmy Mack, Sujith, Rob, Sujith, Rob. It was Sujith, says Antoinette, Jimmy Mack, Rob. With diabetes blood, Sujith, Rob. Everyone knocked it out of the park. We got to vote for Jimmy Mack, says Kansas917 on Twitch. Sujith, says Carla. The Gallant Hero says Sujith. Rob was brilliant. Rob. Oh my God, votes are still jumping up. Then we have Jimmy Mack. Rob. Kapow. Something just says. Oh, but that's from Kansas917. Not a vote. Not that we have someone called Kapow. Rob. Jimmy Mack. Sujith. Jimmy Mack. Sujith. Jimmy. Oh my God. It's getting insane here. How did we do there? What votes did we get, Rob?
An 18.
Sujith?
15.
Jimmy Mack?
12.
Okay, Rob, you take the point. I've lost my pencil. Right, so well done there, Rob. Next up, we will have Quinn, Diz, and Laura and Bob. So 4 in this scene. Let's spotlight you all. So here we see Bob. Here we will add in Laura. Here we will add in Diz. And here we will add in Quinn. Let's find a scenario for you. And you are trying to save the world. You are trying to save the world. And let's choose something here because I didn't think to ask the audience. Every sentence must include the name of an animal. Every sentence must include the name of an animal. And here you go.
Holy kittens, we've got to save the world.
I can't bear to see this world end. We must come together, join our powers.
The politicians
Raining
of
cats
this world
and dogs.
The politicians of this world are batshit crazy, and we have to fix this.
Dog shit would be great, though, wouldn't it? Just to throw at the aliens?
We stop
Blame the
monkeying
wolves of
around.
Wall Street.
Stop monkeying around.
There's a lot of danger going on right now, and we have got to find a way to get through this.
I'd be lying if I
There's
didn't
too
say
many
that I
dick
had hope.
dicks in this world.
You're all being wallabies right now. One at a time.
The problem is everybody's consumed with sloth and apathy, and nobody wants to get anything done.
Koala on. We have to think of something better than that.
We have to win. We cannot have it end in a tie. Grrr. Come on.
I think I need sleep, though, because I've got some, panda bags under my eyes. Can we sleep first?
We need to get proposals from world leaders and then tardigrade them one from first to last.
Holy cow, it's getting worse somehow.
Snakes for bringing up the obvious.
Well, maybe the tortoise always wins the race. Maybe the tortoise can help.
I'm losing my hair.
We need to rabbit past all this opposition.
Stop badgering me.
Rhino, I have an idea. We all have individual powers. We can bring them together and save the world.
Hip hip hooray!
I mean, that's a whale of an idea.
It just came to me. I was thinking of it on purpose. It just showed up in my head.
Seal, he can come up with good ideas.
I was fishing for compliments, really. That's all I was doing. Sorry.
I've been pulling trout faces on Instagram recently.
Cheetah. You're cheetah.
How would you know? You're blind as a bat.
More of a hyena face, honestly.
Okay, as leopards we can change our spots, so let's be nice to each other and figure out how we're going to save the bloody universe.
Wait, I can use my money. I can use my money. I forgot. Ostrich.
What was that about? Was that a sparrow that you mentioned, or a blue tit?
And seed! And seed! Well done, well done. So, fantastic stuff. Audience, who would you say showed the best animal knowledge there to incorporate the names of animals into their dialogue? Would you say it was Laura? Would you say it was Bob? Would you say it was Quinn? Or would you say it was Diz? Put your votes into the comment section now, and let's ask our experts. Sujith, what say you?
Laura for trout faces on Instagram.
Okay, Jimmy Mac.
Oh, David, you axolotl questions of me.
I really, do you know what? I only discovered what an axolotl was the other day. I love them. They're amazing.
Oh, me too. Minecraft, am I right?
Anyway, Rob.
God, everybody had so many lines that I'm just playing through my head. I think the one that made me laugh the loudest was "I'm losing my hair," so I give it to Diz.
Okay, with this, let's go over to the comment section.
Bob.
And let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh, so many coming in. And let's see. You can't save the world with pandas because they can't save themselves, says Capelthave. Diz and Laura making great animal choices that feel perfect, says Carla, but that's not votes. Brenna says, Laura out here sharing the stage and making great use of the prompt. Prompt?
Yeah, the, animal.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if we got, an auto cue somewhere. Right, okay. So, then here comes the vote. Laura, Diz, Laura H. Improviser, says Carla. Bobby Bob, that's one vote, though, says Lisa. Laura, Bob, Quinn, Bob, wow, says Blondie Einstein. Bob, Diz tried to slip tardigrade in. He gets my vote, says David Sarton. Laura was a close second. Laura, Bob, Laura, Bob. Laura H. Improviser, says Fiona Katie Howard. Quinn, Laura, Bob, Diz, Bob, Laura. It was Bob Bedour. Laura, have to give this one to Bob, says Jennifer. Laura, Quinn, Laura, Jimmy Mac. Super Bob. What else we got here? Diz, Laura, and David Sarson says, take it back. Jimmy Mac has my vote for Axolotl. I know he wasn't in the scene, but Laura, Diz. That's where we're up to. Oh, so how many votes did we get? Bob?
I got 6.
I got 12. I think Laura took it.
12?
I got 18.
18, Quinn? Okay, Laura, you take the point.
Good job.
So, with
I
this,
wasn't in the scene.
audience,
Thanks,
we're
Simon.
going to come onto our finale rounds now. We're going to do some impressions, and then we will have, as we have last couple of nights, end with an extreme monologue. And then it will be the big vote. So once again, there will be either 2 or 3 of you, which will be decided by a roll of a dice. And let's see who we will have. So audience, I forgot to ask, but could you please now, as rapidly as you can, give us lots and lots of suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Well-known characters from fiction, people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. I'll thank you all so much for, it looks like, touch wood, that we are past the technical issues, but we had a couple earlier, so hopefully that's all past it now. But do take a moment to smash that subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to click that thumbs up as well, because that also helps. And with this, let's see if we've got stuff coming through already. So we need characters plus unusual things for them to do. Characters plus unusual things for them to do. I don't know what this technical issue is. No, it's not mine. I said that and literally I get a notice saying that some glitched on me. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, let's have a look here. So characters plus something unusual for them to do. If not, I'll make up the unusual thing. So, going first, we will have two of you, and it will be Jimmy Mac, and it will be Quinn. Jimmy Mac and Quinn. Jimmy Mac, you get to go first. Could you please be, for us, let's see here. I don't know what this is. I'm going to say it, and if no one has an idea what it means, then you don't have to go for it. The Lorax. Do we know what the Lorax?
Yeah.
Trees.
Okay. The Lorax running a corporate board meeting. The Lorax running a corporate board meeting, and here you go.
My name is the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I also speak for the company. Let's increase our customers' fees. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's call in the cat in the hat. Let's call Sam I Am. I'll eat green eggs and ham. If it raises our profits, if it raises our money, we'll make our competitors bankrupt. It won't even be funny. I would like to go incognito. I know that I'm small. I look like Danny DeVito. I speak like him too. And I have a confession. I don't even know of whom I'm doing an impression. My name is the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Hey, Minecraft is fun. They added axolotls and bees.
Okay, well done, well done. So, Quinn, let's find a character for you. And let's see. Could you please be... first of all, Christine Crompton says, "Hey, Quinn Strand." So there you go.
Remember you from last year.
Let's see. Could you please be Aquaman at a sushi restaurant? Aquaman at a sushi restaurant. And here you go.
Why? Why do you have all of my friends here? I know that I'm used to be known as like the most useless member of the Justice League, but that doesn't give you a right to bring me to this sushi restaurant with all of my dead friends. Poor Larry. Look at him. You can't even tell that he was a trout. Don't make fun of me, Batman. Okay? You just like to show off all of your money and take this to the sushi restaurant. But Larry was a good fish. You know who else was a good fish? Flounder. He's over there. He starred in The Little Mermaid. I bet you didn't even realize. And over there, that's Thomas. He was a crab. We put him in sushi anyway. This trident I have is not a fork, okay? I'm not here to eat food. This is literally the worst place you could have bought me. Brought me. Oh, no. Sandra the seahorse. Why? Why, Fred? I thought you people were my friends. Yeah, I'm quitting the Justice League. Go get, like, Jason Momoa or somebody else to take my place. I don't care anymore.
Okay, well done, well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Would you vote for Jimmy Mac as the Lorax or Quinn as Aquaman? So, Aquaman or the Lorax, Quinn or Jimmy Mac? I know our American friends will pronounce Aquaman as Aquaman, and I always feel self-conscious by saying Aquaman in front of Americans, but there you go. So, it's just weird. Aqua. It's got an A in it.
Aqua?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So, let's ask a couple of our experts, because the votes will come in quick. So, Bob, what would you say?
I have to somehow point out that Jimmy Mack is as much in love with Minecraft as Corey is with Toronto, and his love for keeping that going wins the scene for me and his Lorax board meeting.
Okay, Sujith.
Quinn for remembering Flounder.
Okay. And Diz.
I have to give it to Jimmy there for the turning the Lorax. Power corrupts, and if the Lorax got some power, he would definitely be corrupted, absolutely. So well done.
Okay, awesome. So with this, 1 second. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I can be heard. What platform? If I cannot be heard, audience, which platform? Let me know. Okay. Anyway, so which platform? If there's an issue, it might not be on every platform because I'm not getting it from everyone. But here comes the votes, and let's see. We have Jimmy Mack, Quinn, Jimmy Mack, Quinn, Jimmy Mack, Jimmy Mack Daddy, Quinn, Jimmy, Aquaman, Quinn, Jimmy Mack for the rhymes. Jimmy Mack, Jimmy, Quinn, Jimmy Mack, and Jimmy Mack Aquinman, says David Sarton. I like that. Jimmy Mack, Quinn, Jimmy Mack, and his Gilbert Gottfried impression. Gotta be Quinn. Jimmy Mack, Quinn, Jimmy Mack. Jimmy for poetic prowess, says Antoinette. Though he may not have known it. And then Quinn. So, what have we got? Quinn?
15.
Jimmy Mack?
19.
19. Okay, so Jimmy Mack, you take the point. So, next. Can't hear you on platform number 9 3/4, says Assad Khan. I took that completely seriously for a second. That's very good. Right.
Pages 1.
Yeah. So, next up, we will have Laura. And we will have... Jimmy Mack's already done it. So, Laura and Rob. Let's find characters for you. So, Laura. Scroll out. Audience, continually give us characters. Just because there's so many votes, I've got to scroll through. And let's see who we've got. Got to find one. Okay, could you please be, for us, Olivia Coleman telling someone off, as suggested by Fiona on Facebook. You are Olivia Coleman telling someone off. And here you go.
Well, yes, I know I'm on. You don't need to tell me. I was just looking over there, okay? The Queen is over there? Yes. Do you not know who I am? Oh, I'm Olivia Coleman. I performed at the Bristol Royal Vic. Well, I learnt at the Bristol Royal Vic. Oh, yes, you've heard of that. Oh, wonderful. Well, yes. Well, no one cares about you, do they? You should go get me a drink. And because I am Olivia Coleman, I can draw on my face with a permanent marker. Yes, and it will come off because I am Olivia Coleman. So thank you very much, David Bostansky. But you have been a naughty, naughty boy.
I have. Right, and well done. Okay, so, you drew on your face.
I did with a permanent marker Sharpie, yeah.
Oh,
just for this show.
It'll come off, yeah, but no, kudos. Right, okay, Rob, let's find a character for you. Could you please be, for us, The Rock, playing rock, paper, scissors, as suggested by Marty. You are The Rock, playing rock, paper, scissors. And here you go.
All right, you candy ass. We're going to play this rock, paper, scissors, and this is going to be for all the marbles. You did a rock again. You know I'm going to do rock. Don't do rock. That's not fair. It's the people's rock. The Rock smashes your scissors because The Rock is the champion. If you smell, The Rock is cooking. Know your role and bow down to The Rock.
Okay, well done there, Rob. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you say that you give it to... Would you give an Olivier to Olivia Colman, as played by Laura? Or would you say the scissors blunt out against The Rock, as played by Rob? So it's either The Rock, Rob, or Olivia, as played by Laura. So, let's ask a couple of our experts, starting with Diz. What would you say here?
I have been fascinated with Olivia Colman for quite some time, and that was
okay.
Very good. So I'm gonna, I'm human. I'm human, David. So I'll give that to Laura.
Okay, Sujith.
I have not been fascinated with Olivia Colman, but now I am. So again, Laura.
Okay, Quinn.
I have to give it to Laura just for being willing to draw on her face with the permanent marker.
Okay, with that, go on then, Bob. Why not?
Olivia drew on her face, but not many people know that Rob had surgery to be able to lift that eyebrow, and that's some determination. I got to go there.
In 1999, I would spend hours looking in the mirror until I could raise one eyebrow, and this is a true story. So let's have a look at the comment section. Where do they begin? We have Laura, Rob is the Rock, says Kelly. Laura, Rob, Laura, Rob, Laura. Can you smell what Rob is cooking? I pick Rob, says Daniel Frick. Laura, says David Sarton. Laura H. Improviser. I felt Olivia come to life, says Carla. Sujith, you got to vote. Laura for sure, says Fiona. Wouldn't like to get told off by Olivia. Rob, Laura, you amaze. Laura, gotta be Laura. Sujith, audience, what are you doing? Watch the show. Laura. I say Laura, says Antoinette, especially the permanent marker. Laura all the way. You go, mum. Says Lisa.
Who was that?
Says Lisa Aguirre.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob, Laura H, Laura, Rob, Laura, Bob. I'm going to take that as a Rob here. Rob, and then we've got another one that says Bob. Audience, watch the show. What's going on? And then we have
Rob.
Audience is intoxicated, says Arushi, and I would agree. So that's where we're up to. I think, Laura, you took it.
27.
Rob.
14.
Oh. Okay, Laura, you grabbed the point. So that leaves us with Bob, Diz, and Sujith. Let's find characters for you. And Bob, audience, if you keep giving us characters, this is great. So, Bob, you are Ebenezer Scrooge working in a lingerie store, as suggested by Jennifer Prescott on YouTube. You are Ebenezer Scrooge working in a lingerie store, and here you go.
Well, it's that time of year, and you're trying to buy a little something special for the lady. Well, let me give these are some special panties that you can wear. They will be tight along the buttocks, something I like to call a bum hug. It's my own personal brand that I give. And then what I will do is, what you don't want them? You want everything half off? Well, be gone with you! You who is not going to do that, you can go on there and just, no, I hear the chains. No, I will. It will be good. I will. I don't want to die here in retail. Please, Spirit, let this be a lesson to me that I will learn. The angels have descended. Oh, and they've got nice breasts. Oh, those angels. Am I right? Is no more. How about this? How about Bob crotchetless panties? How about if we had that for you? Is that something that you'd be interested in purveying yourself up on this holiday season?
Okay, well done. So, with this, Diz, let's find a character for you. I don't 100. Okay, I'm going to try and puzzle this one out. You are Jean Valjean tells a cat that it is the best cat, as suggested by David Sarton. Actually, someone you know well. So, you have him to blame for this. You are Jean Valjean tells a cat that he is the best cat. Here you go.
Kitty cat, you are the best. Kitty cat, you are a pussy extraordinaire. All over my house I find your hair. Kitty cat, what is that, kitty cat? I must go and kill a twat who runs this country. Oh, kitty cat, you speak to me. You are the best, kitty cat. For you I sing this tune.
Very good. Tuna, love it. Well, thank you very much there, Diz. So now, Sujith. Let's find a character for you. And let's see what we've got. Could you please be Inspector Clouseau as an undergraduate? Inspector Clouseau as an undergraduate, and here you go.
I love it, I love it. I love America. It is so good. And you get the hamburgers. The hamburgers are beautiful. And when you flatten the hamburgers, they become the hot dogs. The hot dogs, and I'm here after a degree, and when I come from France to US, I see that it's a C, and now the degrees have become Fahrenheit. So it's quite hot here, and I'm clueless out here, and they don't give me any cases here. The only case my professor gives is assignments, and it is a very poor utilization of my talent. I am a detective, not an undergraduate student. I love America for the hamburgers, but the assignments are killing me. And the security guards? Oh, don't even talk. They're all over the campus. I don't like it. Oh, just give me the hamburgers. I love the hamburgers. And I'm clueless here. That's why they call me Clouseau.
Okay, well done, well done. So, audience, it is now voting. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Fab. Okay, so audience, it is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Would you be stingy, or would you vote for Ebenezer Scrooge, as played by Bob? Would you sing your little heart out to vote for Jean Valjean, as played by Diz? Or would you try to detect some votes for Inspector Clouseau, as played by Sujith? So vote either Sujith as Inspector Clouseau, Diz as Jean Valjean, or Bob as Ebenezer Scrooge. Put your votes into the comment section. Jimmy Mac, what do you reckon here?
I'm going to vote for Bob solely because he lives in one of the worst places in the world, Utah. Took me almost 30 years to get out, but it can be done, Bob.
Okay. I hear Toronto's quite good, so don't forget that, everyone. Okay. And
everywhere.
Rob, what would you say?
God, all so good. Bob's Ebenezer got me. I'm gonna give it to Bob.
Okay. Laura?
With someone with French heritage, I appreciated Diz and Sujith's French accents. But I'm going to give it to Diz because he added the cat element as well, which was just great.
Okay, and Quinn?
I loved them all so much. It's a really close bit for me between Bob especially and, of course, this is Jean Valjean with the cat. I think I'm going to go and give it to Diz just for, like, the musical, the singing in there, making sure he did with the improv cat and everything, but both really close for me.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I've asked everyone there. Okay, so here come the comments and votes. Who is Diz, says David Sarton. That isn't a vote, but he then says, he's Jean Valjean. Oh, I'll give him my point, says Sarton. So there you go. Let's see what we've got. We have vote. Bum hug. I thought I was going to say bar humbug, but it says bum hug. So that's. I'm going to take that as a vote until I know otherwise from Joel. Then we have Sujith. Sujith and his Italian detective skills. Diz. Bob. Diz. Bob. Bob. Diz. Bob B. Door. Says Antoinette. Sujith. Bob. Rob. Interesting. I'm going to interpret that as Bob, like we did in the last round. But Sujith, Diz, Bob, Diz, gorgeous singing voice, says Carla. Bob, Sujith, Dizzy, says Tim David. Hot damn, Inspector Clouseau for the win, Sujith, says Lisa. Sujith, Diz, Bob, let's see, Sujith, and pain in my chest. Diz, Sujith, Bob, Diz, Bob, Sujith. I vote for the best, David P. Except for I said dest instead of best. Bob, Diz, Bob. In part because he's wearing the greatest shirt ever, says Daniel Frick. Diz. Disappointed that Diz didn't mention the cat butthole, says Asad Khan. But voting Diz anyway. So that is a vote. Bob. Enjoyed this, says Jonathan Herbert. Sujith. And Bob. And then Seg. I'm going to interpret that as Sujith. Just said Seg. And then we've got voting for Laura. But you were all great, says Jonathan Herbert. Excellent. I love everyone's paying such close attention. Audience, we appreciate you. Even if you're watching on a time delay or on some sort of medication. It's all good. It's all good. Right. Bob, Diz, and thank God. Right. Oh, hang on. It says new comments. Okay. No, it says that, and I think it's frozen. Oh, no, there are new comments. Good. Okay, that's not... Okay. How did we do? Sujith, how many did you get?
13, I suppose.
13. Bob?
19.
19. Diz?
Counted 14.
Okay, Bob, you take the point. So, now we should have 3 winners of those rounds who were Bob, Laura, and who else?
Jimmy, me, and Bob.
Okay, Bob, Laura, and Jimmy Mack. You will get the opportunity for the final bonus point of competitive play, as it were. We are going to do an extreme monologue. And the way this works, audience, is I will choose one more character, and I will roll the dice to decide who goes first, and they will have 90 seconds to do a monologue. One person will be in control of the monologue at a time. They are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are also not allowed to hesitate, which we interpret as an extended pause or saying a non-word such as or If they break either of these rules, the other performers in the game, Bob, Laura, or Jimmy Mack, can call out freeze. And if they have a correct challenge, they will take over the monologue. Whoever is in control of the monologue after 90 seconds gets the points. So let's find one character. This is a fun one. Ursula Buffet from Friends, I guess. So Phoebe's sister, Ursula Buffet, casting voodoo spells on Phoebe, as suggested by Asad Khan. So Ursula Buffet, so Phoebe's sister from Friends, and let's roll the dice to see who will go. Okay. Right, we are going to start off with Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack, you will start off with control of this. Let me just get my phone onto the timer. And so I'm going to use my phone timer, so just because it's more precise than the one on the screen. And with this, Jimmy Mack, here, Bob, Laura, get ready to call if there's an error. No one else can call out, and Jimmy Mack, begin.
I'm Ursula Buffet, the Sea Witch, King Triton, my enemy. Phoebe, your voice. Sing now. Sebastian can't save you. I will take...
Freeze.
Freeze.
I'm sure you said I already. Or maybe
Sure.
I'm.
Okay,
Hey,
Laura, you take over, and here you go.
But dead women are dangerous. Maybe tonight's the night. Everyone says you can count on me. Finger pointing. Funny thing happened yesterday. Pronouns were told he, him, her, their, they, zir, them. Will you marry me?
Freeze!
Freeze.
You.
4. Jimmy
You.
Mac.
She said you twice.
Oh, you twice. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and Jimmy Mac, continue.
Unless you kiss a prince by midnight, you're mine, friendo, compadre, compatriot. Little girl, princess, fish person, mermaid, if you will. Octopi are my hesitation.
Freeze.
Laura, okay, so hang on. Okay, well done. And Jimmy Mac, you called it on yourself, but you didn't say freeze. So with that, Laura,
Freeze, Jimmy.
here you go.
Why not name all characters of movies? Ace Ventura, Little Mermaid, Aquaman.
And that
Barbie
is time! That is time! Well done, well done. Technically within the rules, questionably within the spirit, but Laura, you get the point. You get the point. So, audience, do not vote on anything yet. Do not vote on anything yet. As always, I will explain how things are about to work. So, in a moment, but not yet, I will put a timer on the screen which will run for just over 2 minutes. And in fact, I'm going to put into the chat the word extremed. And any votes that come before I have started the timer, why not name characters from movies, says David Tartan. Yeah. So, I will put the word extremed. Any votes that come through before that will not count. At the end of 2 minutes, I will put the word extremed again. Any that's come after that will not be counted. Now, audience, I'm going to speak very carefully here. You cannot double vote. You cannot double vote. I will check this very carefully here. So do not double vote. Performers on the screen, you are not allowed to vote in this show yourselves. Any previous performers who have performed throughout the championship, you are very welcome to vote, but the performers on the screen are not allowed to vote. So once again, audience, I've got what looks like a vote come through. It's too early. Once I start the timer, then you can vote. Anything that comes after that will not be counted. You'll have ever slightly more than 2 minutes, just because I will make sure you have seen 2 minutes on at least one of the platforms. You can vote to decide who will be the second ever Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. Either Bob, Quinn, Laura, Rob, Sujith, Jimmy Mac, Diz, or not here, but I will still allow the voting for Corey. Okay? Corey! So, with this, once again, performers, feel free to... I expect this to take at least 5 minutes to do the final count and everything, but there will be 2 minutes on the clock, audience. Voting will start now.
What should we do for 5 minutes? A little musical themes?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Do what you
Love
need.
it.
Do what you need. Audience voting is now open.
I love music.
I
Yeah.
have a quick rant, if I may.
Jimmy,
Yes.
rant away.
The beginning of The Little Mermaid, they're doing the Daughters of Triton and they're introducing Ariel. But Ariel's not in her shell, right? Who was the stage manager on that production? Whose job was it to check if she signed in? Are we putting all that on Sebastian? He's not only the advisor to Triton, but he's also the conductor. That's too much responsibility for one little crab.
It wasn't Quinn, we know that, because she would have nailed that down.
That is
Oh yeah, in the booth right now.
Oh, Quinn's getting ready to tech a show.
Yeah, let's make Quinn say as many things as we can right now, out loud.
Quinn can start singing for us.
Sure.
Sing for me, Quinn. Sing.
What's the show, Quinn? What show are you about to take?
We're doing a sketch class show right now, Sketch 101. I already through all of that, so I am helping out a good friend here if he wants to hop on stage. This is my friend Michael.
Hi, Michael.
He teaches Sketch 101 here at Steel City Improv Theater. We're getting ready for his class show.
That's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, vote for Michael. Let's really turn this thing upside down.
Dark horse candidate, vote for Michael.
Yeah, throw the rule book out the window. Let's do Michael. So yeah, let's debate musicals. What do we want to do? Favorite recipes. What's everyone's favorite meal? Let's start with Sujit. Favorite meal?
Biryani.
Obviously, lovely, nice. Bit of rice in there. Diz,
Oh, good Lord.
that's not a meal?
No, I like a good... The body of Christ. The body of Christ.
Yes. What flavor sauce are you putting on the body of Christ?
Red wine.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Jimmy, favorite meal?
Obviously, my mom's chilies rellenos. Amazing. You can't find in a restaurant any as good as my mom's.
Nice. Shout out to Jimmy's mom.
Yeah.
Rob, favorite meal?
Spring Awakening and Once. Oh, we moved on. My best friend's spaghetti sauce. Krista makes the most amazing spaghetti sauce. That's
Shout out to Krista and her spaghetti sauce. Bob?
You know what? I love a chili recipe that I have.
Okay,
that,
audience, voting has now ended. Voting has now ended. In fact, audience, you may have even got slightly more. I'm checking the different platforms, and there's bits of time delay, so I gave you an extra 20 odd seconds, but it is now ended. It is now ended. Do not vote. I'm typing the word extremed, so you may have even been able to sneak something in.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much, audience. Guys, keep going, because I'm only a part of the way through here.
Don't worry.
Laura,
Quinn.
your favorite?
Oh, I have many favorite foods because I just eat foods, but sweet food is donuts. I get those delivered to me almost every week. And every week I always eat pizza with pineapple on it, because yes, pineapple should be on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Quinn, favorite meal?
Gosh, I don't know. I really like. Honestly, I like rotisserie chicken, like garlic chicken. It's really good. But I have like less than 2 minutes, like a minute, and then I have to be gone.
Okay. Well, if you win, Quinn, we'll all take your trophy for you. We'll accept it on your behalf.
Yep.
Cool.
No, we wanted to go on stage and interrupt the show.
Yeah. If you win, Quinn, be like, sorry, can we stop this 101?
We want you to Kanye West this. I'll give you time to finish your sketch, but I am the best improviser of all time.
I really have to go.
Okay. It's been lovely having you.
Here. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this.
Thank you so much, Quinn.
We'll let you know.
We will let you know. We will let you know. Thanks so much. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Keep chatting.
We shall.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I promise you.
Does no one? Oh, I was going to say count numbers, but don't count numbers because that would be cruel.
No. Okay, well, it wouldn't actually matter because I'm doing it old school style. Just because of the tech issues, I shut down the thing where I was using the computer to count. So this will take a minute longer.
So once this is all over, once the lockdowns are over, what country? We've all made friends around the world. What country is everybody looking to visit next? Me personally, I want to go to the UK, meet Laura, David, those folks, and then perhaps drop by India to meet Sujeth and Assad. All of the folks.
I run an Asian-based team who live in the Philippines, Thailand, and China. So those will probably be my 3 next countries.
Take forever.
Bob, where are you looking to go?
You know one thing, and this will sound really weird, but I'd love to try to get to China. There's a professor that took my books and he put them into Chinese and he teaches them at the university because they won't do a book deal to use them there. So he's been using my books to teach improv there. So I want to go and just see how they're doing. So it's kind of a cool thing. So that I'd love to do.
How about you, Rob?
I agree with you. The UK to see David, Laura, all the extreme people. Plus India.
Next year I want to do this live.
France. And I heard Toronto's pretty good. I've heard nice things.
I've been to Toronto. It is a cesspool of poutine and
gravy on everything. You get off the plane and they pour gravy over you. It's like instead of a lay.
Nickelodeon nightmare. Yeah. What about you, Sujit? Where would you like to go?
I think Corey sold me on Toronto and Canada, since it's the greatest city in the world.
It's a city.
It's like a Wikipedia thing. Anyone can put on Wikipedia.
I can do it like that.
Okay, one thing I have to say, audience, I'm going to need one more minute after this. I just need to double check a couple of potential double votes. So audience, bear with this. We're almost at the end here, but I do need to check something.
But Toronto's only a stand-in for New York in the movies. So if you're a stand-in for another city, how can you be the best city?
Yeah, but in all fairness, the stand-in is better, because if you can't film in the actual city that the city's supposed to be, then technically. But I'm not saying Toronto's a good city, definitely not. But I'm just saying, no one, yeah, New York stunt double, and the stunt double gets like the best jobs, basically. I don't know if they get the best pay though, obviously, but I don't know any stunt doubles in the room.
Utah's in a lot of movies.
Okay.
I was early.
Utah stands in for Mars and
for other planets.
Yeah,
places you cannot live.
That's what we're that's going to be on our next license plates. Utah, like places you would never be able to live.
Oh my God.
I was going to say, it's funny. I did a quick joke on our chat that just said, finally she's gone, when it came to Quinn. And it was just a joke, but I was on a very crowded bus at an airport one time. We were all just so bundled in, and one guy got off on the first stop and left. And I jokingly said, oh, thank goodness he's gone.
Okay.
And everyone looked at me like I was the worst person in the world.
On that note, we have a winner. So,
Yay.
Audience, I want to thank you so much. Audience, continue to put any thoughts or whatever into the comment section. I'll try to read out a few afterwards. But with this, we have a decisive finale. So, audience, love to watch David count. Thank you. Right, so, audience, I want to thank you so much. We have had at least 64 performers. There may have even been one or two others sneak in there along the way. I've lost track now. Take part in the second annual Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Tournament. And last year, we saw that Ashley Edwards was the world champion. This year, we were guaranteed, as Ashley had other commitments, to get a new champion. Now, just as I did last year with our captivated audience here wanting to find out the result, I'm going to hijack this moment just to plug a couple of things. So, audience, first of all, I would like to announce that, and unfortunately, just because of the tech issues, I'm not going to risk the graphics to support these things. But coming back in November will once again be the Extreme Improv XStreamed Team Championships, which will be in November once again. Also, I will take this opportunity to announce that for the UK, and we have been other places at least, Extreme Improv will be live on stage next month at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre and in October in London at the Cockpit Theatre. These will be our first live performances on stage in 18 months, and it's going to be very exciting. The full details and tickets and everything you can find out at extremes.tv. Now I've got those plugs done, I can now come to the winner. There's the microphone. I've lost my mic. That would have made it something grander, but anyway, here it is. I can say and reveal now that's the 2021 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion is Laura!
Oh my
God! Well done! Laura, congratulations! Laura, you are the world champion, and I'm going to spotlight you It is, look, you will have a pose with the championship belt on screen. You will get, we'll arrange it, you will get a physical championship belt, mini medal championship, and everyone else will get the championship belt, the championship medals for being finalists as well. So congratulations, Laura. Congratulations, everyone. Laura, I'm just going to, what would you like to say in this moment?
I just want to say thanks for everyone watching, voting, for the players as well. Like, we started with, like, I don't know how many people, but there's so much talent this year. And actually, the first time I fell in love with short form was actually watching this competition last year, because I hated short form in the real world. And I watched the first extreme competition and then started doing extreme stuff. And yeah, so I really loved it. So yeah, it's been this past year during lockdown with extreme improv that's helped me get to how good I am today. So it's all for Pistansky, really. So what I'm going to say is buy the book, read the book, and learn the alphabet game, because that was my favourite game. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Laura. So congratulations, Laura. You are the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. With this, though, I want to say congratulations to all of our other grand finalists. Corey and Quinn obviously have had to jump off the stream early. So with this, let's go around and find out where we can find everyone on social media. Audience, I will read some of your comments in a moment. Bob, where can the people find you?
You can find me, just look up my name and you'll see me in different places, different things. I'll be performing on stage with my troupe tonight, and we're having a good time with that, and going to use a game that, David, you showed me, so I'm excited about that. And after you bought David's books and buy that board game, because it's fun, you can check out some of my books or even QuickWits card games and stuff. So just check, it's all everywhere.
Yes, thank you very much, Bob. Where can we find you, Jimmy Mac?
I believe Diz wanted to go next.
Oh.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Sorry.
Diz, you can go next.
I have to go because I have two shows that I've got to go and get the tech set up for tonight here in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Barking Lakes Theater at 8 p.m. It's improv versus stand-up. We have 5 stand-up comedians take the stage. They do 7 minutes of stand-up, and then we do improv based on that. And then at 10:30, it's Whose Line Is It Chattanooga, which is exactly what it sounds like. So thank you so much for having me. This has been a treat and an honor, and congratulations, Laura, to my Octopus Beaks long-form partner, duo partner. Well-deserved. Plug Improv Chattanooga after I go. Bye-bye. I have to go.
Thanks so much, Diz.
Bye.
Jimmy Mac.
Hey, why not check out my podcast? It's a Star Trek The Next Generation review podcast. It is called Shut Up, Wesley.
Okay, and he may have frozen.
Yes.
Fantastic. Rob, where can the people find you?
On Twitter, KirbySoze3, on the Audacity Network, on YouTube, online variety show doing improv, Facebook Improv Nights. On Wednesdays, I co-host the Second City Improv Jam. You can find Corey, since he's not here to plug it, Good News Toronto. And Laura, congratulations. I've been a huge fan of yours since I've seen you and performed with you. Well-deserved victory. And David, thank you for putting this on. This whole thing's been amazing.
Absolute pleasure. Sajith, where can the people find you?
You can find me on the Improvisers. So we do our shows every Wednesday and Friday at 9:30 IST. And congrats to Laura. It was amazing.
Well done. Thank you very much. So just very quickly for me, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, available as paperback or Kindle editions all the way around the world from Amazon. It's available in a few other places as well. You can also check out the Extreme Improv board game that Bob mentioned earlier. You will see it mentioned on the trailer at the end. But for now, our world champion, Laura. Where can the people find you?
Hello. So Facebook and Instagram, Laura_H_improviser. And I'm going to hide my face for a second because I'm a member of many teams. Don't Mess, Improv Chattanooga, Tooth Fairy Conspiracy. I run Say What You Mean and Smack Virtual Theatre in Asia. I have a duo with Elkie Reed, Those Women. We're going to be performing in Canada on Thursday night, but I don't think in Toronto. And then I'm with Octopus Beaks, which is my duo with Steve Disborough that you just saw. And then also in the UK, we've got a team called the Bonanza Road Trip, where we're actually visiting all different improvisers doing stuff virtually around the UK. So there's a lot of UK references, which is quite good if you want to learn more about UK terminology and all the damage we had when we were growing up. That is me. Thanks for watching and voting, guys, and love you all.
Thank you very much, Laura. Let's have a quick look over at the comments. I'll try to rattle through lots of these. So going back, let's see. Pineapple should be burned at the stake, said Tim David. I think this was relating to what you guys were saying earlier. Yes, pineapple should be on pizza, says Kansas917. Fiona says, I have seen photos of the cake that Laura gets every week and it looks delicious. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we've got. Afternoon, y'all. Says STAB stab comedy. Oh, okay. Stab was the word. I couldn't read it. Afternoon. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see. Nice hat, David, says Emmeline McBride on YouTube. Thank you very much. It's a Zelda hat. And let's see. I'm going to Utah, says Sets Comedy Ent. And then we got the thing which says there's been over 1,000 messages on the chat today. So that's incredible, audience. Thank you very much. David is such a great host, an all-round great guy, says Tim David. Thank you very much. That really means a lot.
Agreed.
Let's see. Capelfave was trying to give a suggestion. So Toronto is cool. Toronto sounds like heaven. And Assad says, my next 3 countries are the UK for David and Laura, Philippines for George and Jay, and of course Saudi Arabia for Mecca and Medina. And then we've got here, I lived out in Europe twice and I miss it every day, says Daniel Frick. We're going to get to the reaction to the win in a second, Laura, I promise you. I want to go to the UK or Chattanooga. And Philippines all the way, says Brenner. Love to watch David count. Just wish he'd count out loud like Sesame Street character. Anxiety is about to go off the charts right now, says Assad Khan. Absolutely brilliant show, says Jane. Well done for bringing this all, David. Great praise for you, David, for being an amazing host, says Capelfave. And great job, Improv Gladiators. Huzzah! Well wishes to all, says Never Using This Channel. Amazing, fabulous show. David, you're a star. I want back in, says Tim David. Well, anyone watching, any performers are welcome to get involved. Just go to a group. It's called Extreme Improv XStreamed on Facebook. I post the list of shows every Monday. Anyone's welcome to sign up, and I'll assign people to shows where I can. 64 winners, says Marty Gordon. Absolutely. I'm sad Quinn is missing this, says Brenner. Well done, everyone. Thunderous applause. Biscuit Patrol, says Marty, for some reason. Only like 5 months ago, 8 months ago, I forget. But it's coming back. Yay, says Joe Bill. Antoinette gives a load of claps. Brenner says, my greatest contribution to Extremed is Biscuit Patrol the name. It's a great name, but Brenner, you contribute so much every time. Congrats, Laura, says Tim David. Congrats, Laura, says Daniel Frick. A heart, says Joe Bill. It's a swear word, can't tell you what it is. Something, yes, Laura. I think it may be an F. Well, and that's from Brenner. Well deserved, says Amy. Way, says Dave. Go, Laura, says Jennifer Prescott. Yes, says Fiona. Laura, amazing, she continues. Don't mess with Laura H. Improviser. She's an effing champion, says Carla. Good work, fun show, Sets Comedy Entertainment says. Congrats, Laura, says Antoinette. Laura, congrats, says Marty. Holy effing shit, I am crying, says Assad Khan. Congrats, Laura, says Demeus111. Well done, Laura, says Capelfave. Congrats to David, amazing host. I literally put names in the hat at the end, says Marty Gordon, because everybody did amazing. Please have this competition online, protects the earth and resources, says Divas S. Yeah, this was online, so there you go. Laura, a truly class act, says so happy Laura won. Cannot even put it into words, says Assad Khan. Well deserved. Congrats. Jonathan says, thank you all for making it such an entertaining night. Love this. Congrats, Laura, says Blondie Einstein. Everyone was so good. Love the show. Thanks for your genius, Mr. Pasansky. Thank you. Arushi says, congrats, Laura. Love the show and performances, especially Sajith's accent. Looking forward to attend more in the future. Pizza is great, but shouldn't be on it. Okay. About pineapple, says Antoinette. Hello from Kenya, says Jonathan. Congrats, Laura, says Joe Bill. David still won't read my suggestion, says Capelfave. For God's sakes, let's find it. He says the real winner is Muhammad Ali for K-pop music a try while training. Giving K-pop music a try while training. I didn't get to that suggestion, Cap. I'm so sorry. But on that note, congratulations, Laura. Thank you so much, Bob, Rob, Sajith, Quinn, Diz, Corey, Jimmy Mac. And with that, from me, Do check out, smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/extremeimprov. We're on all the social media platforms. The more followers we get, the more it helps recommend it out to more people. So I'd really appreciate that if you could take a moment, tell a friend and all that. Stay safe, stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom. We're off the air.
Congrats, Laura.
Well done, guys.